Hi, everybody. I'm Evelyn Lauder, and I'm absolutely delighted that all of you are here today. This is the most successful Palm Beach luncheon for the Breast Cancer Research Foundation that we've ever had. We were trying to remember and that is really thanks to each of you. We were trying to remember if this was our 6th year or our 7th year. Does anybody remember how many years we were at the Flagler? This is our 6th? 8th. It's our 8th year. Thank you for telling me that. Now, if I may have your attention, something awful happened in my life this week. I got 3 phone calls from 3 colleagues at SD Lauder. One was an assistant to someone, one was a very highly placed executive, and another lady who is in the executive department, each of whom in 1 week were diagnosed with breast cancer. And Jane Hudis, who is here, who is the president of SD Lauder, also got those phone calls. And we were thunderstruck because you just never know. And we were upset, but luckily there were wonderful people to whom they've been recommended to go to take care of themselves. And luckily, I'm sure all 3 of them are going to be okay. What we're doing today is something that is extremely intelligent, because what you're going to come away with is information that will reduce fear. These 3 ladies were frightened, but once they spoke to Jane, once they spoke to the doctors, once, hopefully, when they spoke with me, they felt very reassured that they were going to be well. And the more that they knew, the better they felt, the more reassured they felt. You will hear the geniuses in this field who are going to be doing our seminar at the end of our lunch. And at the end of when each of them makes their presentation, you will have an opportunity to ask questions. So it's really very emotional for all of us. It's very, very frightening, but it shouldn't be frightening because, as I've always said, knowledge is power. And if you have that power and you have that knowledge, everything can be dealt with and every problem can be resolved. So now I'm going to go to my real notes. What we're going to do is, so that you know that as soon as dessert is served, that's when the panel will come up. We have raised over $400,000, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you for believing in us, for helping us fuel the work of these brilliant research scientists from around the world. That's what we do. There never had been research that was in any organization that was coordinated for breast cancer. We brought it out of the closet, and this is what we do, and it's an extraordinarily successful and accomplished group of scientists who have made a huge change in the way that breast cancer is treated. The opportunity to show you what progress is being made with your dollars is what's going to happen today, giving you the latest information. So now our title is The Science is How It's Revolutionizing Our Approach. It's their approach. I would like to say a few thank yous to the people and the organizations whose support has assured the success of today's event. Thanks to Louise Braver of the Braver Philanthropic Fund, Richard Ziegelash at Credit Suisse, Jane Goldman, who unfortunately has a bad cold, but thanking Jane from the Saul Goldman Charitable Trust, Lily Monell of the Ambrose Monell Foundation, and Neiman Marcus, who will also actually be showing a fashion show while we're having our main course. Barbara and Randall Smith are also underwriters. So please put your hands together for these wonderful people who have made this a success. I would also like to ask our co-chairmen to please stand. Donna Aquavella, Sandy Krakoff, Hilly Mahoney, Pauline Pitt, Hillary Ross, Franny Scaife, and Judy Slager. And in case any of you don't know, Judy Schlager has the very best recipe in the whole world for lemon mousse. What a terrific job all of you have done, and thanks to each and every one of you. At the end of the luncheon, thanks to Estee Lauder, Jennifer Miller, Credit Suisse, the Legal Club of America, St. Martin's Press, Tory Burch, and Wilson Sporting Goods, you will get quite a wonderful goodie bag. Really cute, too. And special thanks to Neiman's. And I want you to please pay attention, girls. Shh, 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 shh. My key fell off my card. But do you see you each have a key? And you've got this card. If you go to Neiman Marcus today, tomorrow, or Wednesday, if the number on your key matches the number in a vitrine in the locations that are mentioned on the card, there are 7 gifts that you will receive, one of which is a pair of shoes, and I'm going to win them, even though I'm flying back to New York, because they're my shoes, Manolo Blahnik shoes, so you guys gotta go. Then there are 3, there'll be 5 $100 gift cards, and there'll be 1 $500 Neiman Marcus gift card. So thank you to Beth Pine and Neiman Marcus of Palm Beach for that wonderful, wonderful gift. The other thing I'd like to ask you, there are many of you here today, there are many of you here today who are guests of other hosts, for which I am totally appreciative. But if you're inclined to, and if you're also interested in the possibility, on May 25th, we will have a drawing for some phenomenal gifts for a raffle. If you buy raffle tickets today, the chances of winning are pretty good, because every time we have drawn from our magic bowl, we've always had 1 or 2 winners from the Palm Beach luncheon. So I hope that you will purchase some raffle tickets today. Later, you'll hear from Myra Biblowit, who is our blue-eyed president, who will tell you about our accomplishments and introduce you to our moderator. So in the meantime, please enjoy your lunch, and we will see you at dessert time again.